Welcome, welcome. We may not start this interview from this point on.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me.
No problem, man. Thank you for being here. Welcome.
My pleasure.
This is Ciudad
Good to see you,
Electronica. We're streaming, we're actually live on 100.5 FM Barcelona. And we have a couple questions for you today, man.
I appreciate the questions.
I know there's a lot of people that have been following you for a very long time. They definitely want.
I more appreciate that.
Yeah.
You more appreciate that. More and do more.
Awesome. You've actually been in music for a very long time, since like a really young age, beginning from Hungary. And can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So you're right, actually. So I started music in the elementary school.
Cool.
Because I'm from a family where actually everybody was really high level on music and on something else too. I don't know what they did, but they were crazy about music. So I was too. Then so I played trumpet, piano. I was in how you say that, when the symphonic thing now, like when you
like orchestra.
Yeah, and I was singing. Can you imagine that? I had to. I really hated that thing, but I had to do it. But end of the day, later when you're older, you actually it's like you appreciate the thing.
Right.
So what happened around 14? I started to do boxing too. So a lot of things at the same time, and I was like, okay, so I have to do something else too, instead of playing piano, because I was a little bit tough.
Okay.
Like it wasn't really.
And I was too soft for you.
Yeah, exactly. So I said, like, actually, I went to my first electronic party around 15, because my really good friend was like the security guy. So he sneaked me in to the club, and I was just walking around. I was like, Jesus, what is this place, man? I didn't understand anything. Then I fall in love with electronic music, and I was I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I mean, I was doing actually some DJ stuffs in the elementary school, before too, but like different music, like school discos and things like that. Yeah. I knew I like it, but when I went to this club, I said like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So at one point, I just stopped the music schools, bought my first records, and I started to play around. And by the time I say to the parents, yo, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I don't know what was your plan with me, but that's not me.
Go to college.
Yeah,
get a degree.
I went, yeah, but I didn't really fit.
Right.
That was the thing. So I was the one who always got in trouble. So I had to go and try different schools. Well, end of the day,
got around schools.
Oh yeah, man. Oh my God, you have no idea. Like 6.
Okay, that's good.
End of the day, I had to move. I had to change cities.
Wow, yeah. They just didn't want you anymore.
No, they said like, no, get the hell out.
No,
you're not the guy. Whatever, I never feel it actually in the Hungarian rules too, because they were really, we just came out from the communist system, so they were really crazy. So whatever, I was always a rebel, and I went to the capital, then I started to play in the biggest clubs. I was really crazy about it. And
so you moved to the capital for this, like,
yeah, exactly, because
on.
I knew if I'm staying in the countryside, I'm from a really small village. Like,
where?
Sombatai, just before Austria.
Sombatai.
Yeah, it's Sombatai, yes.
Okay, cool.
So I started to play around, and I also seen like, okay, I had my musician background, so I said, okay, I'm gonna start making music. And I started straight away with Ableton. I don't even know what was the number, Ableton, I don't know, 4?
Okay.
I don't know, something like that, really long time ago. The first release came out, was terrible, and probably the first 3 years was like terrible, but but it's normal.
Yeah.
And at one point there was a turning point when I said like, okay, now I know actually what I'm gonna do, what I like to do. And since that day, I kind of like, I went of course left and right, middle of everything, but since I kind of like
discovered the sound, low sound.
Yeah. And I just started to release music on, we won't care clumsy labels, but it was already a big thing in Hungary, because there's not many people release the music special. My first release was in a Colombian label from Medellin. The guys from, I don't know if you know them, Obando and Figueroa, I don't know how you call that. You call him, it's like, so it was already international. Then I started to release on the English labels, British labels. And then at one point, Marco Corella picked up my tracks, Loco Dice, Joseph Crapiati. It was like really later, but then I was like, all right, now I'm gonna move from Hungary, because I've been playing around the country, and I see there is no more opportunities where to go. Where to grow. So I went to London.
Okay.
Picked up the language, then I started to play in Ministry of Sounds, Pacha, this really nice venues, warehouses. I was traveling, around the country. Then I was like, all right, now I gotta go again somewhere. I went to Ibiza.
Nice.
Then
You were dominating city by city.
yeah, exactly. So but I was like this since I was a child. So I always, even in my hometown, I was like going and was kind of conquering the one part of the city. Conquering, I mean, like, I got into with everything, the middle of everything. Then I said, all right, I'm done here. Okay, now let's go to the next one.
Okay.
So I always left something behind myself.
Nice.
Sometimes it was good, sometimes not. Whatever, it's normal. So I went to Ibiza. Then I lived there almost 2 years. Then I played again. Really nice situations, after parties. Then the biggest clubs. I mean, of course, Amnesia was missing, but all this time. But by that time, I was really happy with Pasha main room, with Leon. These times, and then I was just really like, couldn't believe. So I said, okay, if I can do that, I can do whatever I want.
Who were you playing with in Pacha? What event was this?
Back to back, Leon from Music Hall.
Okay.
And I was working with these guys called Ibiza Talents with David Avalona, and he opened some doors. Then I said, like, all right, now I have to get the hell out from Ibiza because it's crazy.
Really?
Of course, man.
Oh
Yeah, it's too crazy. I said, like, all right. So I was making music even in London when I lived there. I was, making music every day. But in Ibiza, it was really tough. There's, no internet connection. People are coming from after parties to after parties, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna lose the.
You can't concentrate here.
No, exactly. So I said, okay, I really want to be close to. I want to stay close to Ibiza. So Barcelona. So I came to Barcelona in 2015, 2nd of February or January, yeah, and I'm still here. Of course, traveling around the world like since that time. But been here in the city.
Dominating Barcelona, bro.
I don't really want to dominate Barcelona. The Barcelona is dominating me, man, because I could not leave. If you see, man, I was always leaving every city after 1-2 years.
Yeah.
But I'm stuck in Barcelona. I don't know what the hell is happening here, but this place is a magnet.
Hey, this place is magical. Barcelona is
I love it.
definitely a magical.
Yeah, one of the best cities on the world for sure.
Yeah.
Then and in all of these releases, I started to work really good. Then I started to work with Solid Grooves. We made our first appearance as an organization for events in Ibiza, Privileged, and we were going around. Now this year we're gonna do a bigger step in our life. Nice. In another club. I cannot say that yet, but it's gonna be a big one. Yeah.
All right, cool.
So I've been playing around the UK all the time with these guys on the festival. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm here right now, and I'm having a coffee and a water and a phone in front of me and you.
There we are. Here we are today, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to follow your footsteps. Would you have any advice for them?
Yes, stay away from negative people.
Nice.
Stay away from the dealers. Stay away.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Stay away from the groupies, and stay away from. Don't talk with the people when you think you are not in the best mood, because that's one of the. Patience. Patience is the biggest, the most important thing in life, because you're sending your music to labels you want to sign, and you're sending them a reminder and things that these things never gonna work out. Wait.
So how do you get to that point? How do you keep up with that workflow in the studio? Because we know you have like so much music and you're always like that. You just told us that you like to kind of get behind closed doors where you can just sit down and work.
Because you feel like you're not done yet. You still learning every day. Every day. And when you feel like, and also you have to know, it's like this industry, it's full of hungry people, and if you lose your hunger, you're done. You need to stay sharp and angry, otherwise the next producer, the next DJ is gonna hit on you, and I don't want that, because I still want to be around, and I like the space for everyone else too, but still, I've been here a really long time, and I want to not take away from place anyway. I just want to keep my hunger, because I like this. I want to stay sharp, to good, and to play the best and do the best as I can, because otherwise, why I'm here. That's what I choose as a lifestyle. So I don't know what I'm gonna do after, when I feel like, okay, I'm done. I still need to think about it probably, but that's what I like to do. So it's fascinating me. I was a salesman. I was doing a lot of other things, and those things were not easy at all.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not. But if you're in music, then you just have to go that much harder.
Yeah, for me, this is the easy one.
Yeah, I get you. This is where you can go 100%.
Exactly.
And be like,
exactly.
All right,
exactly.
feel good about it at the end
Exactly.
of the day.
And I feel good when I'm done with something. I'm like, okay, maybe I don't feel how good was that right now, but maybe sometimes releasing a track 2 months later or 2 years later, like just one of the tracks right now is coming out on Vinyl and Moxie. We were talking about it. I mean, 2 years later, 2 years ago, and it's usually happening. Like some music I'm making now is maybe not ready for the market, but later it's gonna be ready at one point.
Okay.
Because that's why I stay in the studio for for really long weeks and months sometimes, because I'm in some different place in my head.
I get you.
And it's just like manifesting the future.
You made that track 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And you sent it like recently.
Oh yeah, because there was a pandemic, and this guy wanted to Darius, who I love much. He said like, we want vinyl because these are good stuffs. And with the pandemic, obviously, it wasn't the smartest idea to print 400 copies.
Right.
You spend a lot of money on it when there's no clubs and nothing is open. So that's one of the reasons. And a lot of other tracks also. Even my album was like I had to take it back because it's like, wow, there's maybe not the time. But now it's time for everything, and there's like hundreds of tracks coming.
It's time for everything, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, so we were listening to it earlier. It's a really nice project, and anybody that keeps up with Reelow should definitely buy the vinyl by Moxie.
By Moxie, yeah, because the Moxie release is going to be out probably end of March. And that record is going to be in my hand this weekend in the UK by Darius.
There you go. You can buy it online, the vinyl?
Yes, as DJ Dadia, Dex Dadia, Phonica, I think it's everywhere.
Reelow.
Yeah.
What's your favorite party to go to? What's your favorite event, your favorite festival?
What I played or like I like to go back? Okay, festival is Soundwaves. I never played there yet, even if it's really close to my home country, my motherland. But it's a kind of a tough thing because it's always just the sound what these guys are creating. Like they booking down, they're doing their own thing. But I really like to go there. Probably that's my favorite thing because it's so original and the sound quality, what these guys have as a music processing with Function One is just unique. My favorite venue where I played or festivals, well, I think the favorite venue is probably Steel Fabric, because of the sound system. Room 2.
London.
Yeah, London, sorry. But the country I really like to play, it's countries. It's like South America is my favorite part of the world. Colombia, yeah, bro, of course, come on, man. Yeah, I played in Caracas like 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh shit, true, I saw it. I told you and everything. I was like, yo, be careful,
I closed
man.
with the track from, how you call this guy?
You had security on you the whole time, right?
Of
course.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean, not all the time. I kind of made them disappear from the parties.
Okay.
And when I stayed with some nice people.
Yeah. You were just like, all right, I'm safe
nice
now,
ladies,
guys.
I said, okay, guys, I'm off. Bye. See you
I
later.
got you. Of course.
Yeah. I was a really lucky person there. I had a beautiful time. I might go back actually in April.
Nice.
End of April.
Nice.
Let's see how things are working out with the COVID and everything. But hopefully the country's going ahead with these things.
You've done Venezuela, Colombia, and South America.
Yeah, Ecuador.
Nice.
Going now to Brazil for the first time, and Peru.
Okay.
Then Chile is missing. I really want to see that country. Then Argentina. That's the biggest question. Like I had like 3 or 4 times really serious tours, and
canceled because of COVID or what?
Yeah, but just right now, just before I got booked for Brazil, I had also a few gig requests, and it's been moved, postponed, but not just for me, it's almost for everybody.
Yeah.
So I hope, guys, if someone hear me from Argentina, make it happen, because I really want to see that.
Yes, I
can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
That's definitely gonna be crazy. I was talking to Federico Ambrosio the other day, and he also has a tour down there in Argentina. He says actually that the scene down there in Argentina is crazy. Like
incredible.
The fans, how
people are really like
energy.
If you like Italians for party, you can imagine them. They are really similar, maybe even crazier.
Okay.
It's like Argentina and Brazil, I think these things, they're nuts.
Nice.
They really like this music.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
London, right, as well, one of your big cities.
London, yeah, I'm gonna be back again. I mean, my favorite club as I said, it's Fabric. The favorite festival is what we did with Solid Groups. Actually, what we did last year, it was in September because it was after the pandemic.
Okay.
You know, that was the first festival, first really.
Well,
big
this
thing.
was like a 700 person or more festival.
Which one? With the festival? That was like 10,000 people,
Like
bro.
10,000 people?
I mean, I don't like. Let's say that. Yeah, I mean, the 2 days. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so that was a crazy one. We had like Loco Dice, Martinez Brothers, the whole Solid Groups.
Yeah, I saw it.
And yeah, no, it was crazy, bro. It was really, really crazy.
Yeah, and after everything being closed down, like
Again, yeah. So that
it's
was like, you know, it's just like when you're hungry, they give you the food like in the table, like, hey, this is your food. So it's like, no, wait, sorry, no, we made a mistake. This is not yours.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
Do you have a favorite song that you want to reference here on us that inspires you?
Yes, but it's kind of like in vinyl only, and it's a really funky track.
Nice.
I only play this track when it's like I feel really, really comfy in a DJ booth, because it sounds really different than my DJ sets and my tracks. It's an edit. It's called Cairo and Philly. I don't know. I will show you maybe later. That's
we'll
really,
bring up a little
really
piece of that.
interesting stuff. Really funky. But it's like 128 BPM, so you can play it. It's not like this, you know, to chill situation. I played actually last weekend in Pacha, or 2 weeks ago on Sunday, and it was one of my closing track, and people went crazy because, you know, people don't. I mean, you don't really hear this type of music like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you play maybe in the beginning or like really for the really end, like 5, 6 a.m. And it was just the middle of the night, and people went crazy.
Oh, you threw it like at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so people was like, oh wow, what is happening now? So they felt like, okay, maybe this is the last track, and you know, they was like, okay, so let's party because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Then I put the next track and I said, okay, no, we're good.
We're back now, Blue.
So I like to play with them a little bit, like a little bit of like, I don't know how you call that.
Yeah, like waves.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
going waves. I also like to play some funk in my sets.
Hell yeah, you need it. The base of everything is funk, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, like all electronic music, like from disco.
Of course, everything is from funk. Yeah, that's I like to listen funk when I'm home. When I don't feel, you know, really inspired, I just put on my headphones and I'm like, just James fucking Brown. Sorry.
You can definitely hear that in your music. Like
yeah, I really love it. Definitely. Even last weekend in Ibiza, I ended up with some beautiful ladies in a villa or in a place just for an after party, and they were asking like, okay, what you gonna listen? I said, what did you think? It's James Brown. We were on the concert, and I, you know, you should see them how they changing. You know what I mean? Like just this animal is coming out from everybody.
Definitely. We need to get exactly.
Oh
like,
yeah.
That's nice.
Exactly.
Any next shows? Where can people catch you, man?
Then Ibiza, man. You know, Ibiza is just coming up, and I can't wait for that. This season is gonna be the season, I think. The best season of my life, because you know it's after 2 years, and we're gonna have a really, really, really special home for the showcase, and yeah, man, I just want to be there.
Amen, man. We wish you a very, very successful summer season. Looking forward to seeing more of you soon.
Thank you, and I'm looking forward to see all of you from the DJ booth or behind.
Hey, let's do it. We're listening to Ciudad Electronica on 100.5 FM. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here with us.
Big love to everybody. Peace.